Latina Christiana, Lesson 7, Parts A and C today. Parts A is phrases and sayings. There are a couple new ones in here today, but it tells you where to figure them out. A, pluribus una, one out of many. Should have that one easy. Mea culpa, my fault. Teach that one to your sibling. It's probably their fault anyways. Work conquers all. Do you remember that one? Labor omnia vincit. Work conquers all. Quiddigus. This is new. Quiddigus means how are you? How are you? And where would you have found that if you didn't know? Well, it says that you can go to page 73 in your book. And 73 is that little page where it gives you some practical things that you can ask and say in language. You can use these around your home. So there it is on 72. Quiddigus, how are you? And we have satis bene, and that means pretty well. Or bene means good, so pretty good. And surgite, we all know that means stand. We use that one in class. All right, stand up, stand, everybody stand. Now let's go down to part C. Part C, it asks us to circle the plural endings and translate. And it does say that this is all in nominative case, so we don't have to worry about our cases. Let's look at our girly endings. A, I, a, I, aram, is, as, is, and us, I, o, I, oram, is, os, is. These are our feminines. These are our masculines. These are our two separate pockets. This is the I pocket. This is the E pocket. And it's named after. So it's named after the I right here, which is nominative, subject, genitive. It's named after the genitive I and the genitive E. Now, you may think that's kind of weird. It'll make sense when you're older, and you don't even have to fully remember that. But some of you like to think way beyond your age, and so I'm not going to hold it back from you. Okay, so never give Daus any apples. Never give Daus any apples. Nominative, subject, genitive, possessive of, dative, indirect object, to or for, accusative, direct object, ablative, in, by, with, or from, object of the preposition pop. But today, we are only working with the nominative case. So I'm going to highlight, we're only working with a and I, or us and e. And some of you may say, well, Mrs. Proctor, you know, there's another I down here. We're not working with that I guy. There's another E down here. We're not working with that E guy. We're just pretending that we're working with the subjects of a sentence. So that's why I like this new book. They've done a really good job of rewriting the lessons so they make a little bit more sense than the old book. So they want us to look at our endings. Let's go circle them. E, I, us, I, E, us, I, oost. Did you get all of your endings circled? Perfect. Now what we need to know is if it's an a, it's one. If it's an I, it's more than one. Singular is one, plural two or more. If it's an us, it's one. If it's an e, it's plural, it's more than one. So now, deus, dei, God. Ooh, I can't write it like this. What's wrong with that? This is the plural of God, and it's gods. But there aren't more than one true God. So when we do gods like that, we've got to put it down like a false god. Gods, like that. There we go. Willa, Will I, that's a new word. It means farmhouse, but the I is on the plural side, so it's farmhouses. And Deus is one God. Now in that case, we can put, us is one, we can put the capital letter God. See, over here, us is one, E is more than one. Orai, oop, that's the more than one over here. So that is ours. Ora is our and orai is ours. Discipuli, it's the E, it's more than one student, students. And this is where I made my fatal error. I need to make some room to write these answers, but since we're only working with the nominative, I'll just move all these other little guys out of the way. Yay, look at that cool eraser I have. All right, and we're back. Jesus, Jesus. If you notice, it's on the singular, us side. Silva, over here on the singular side for one forest. Unda would be wave, but undai is on the plural side, so it's waves. Terra would be one, what? One land. Earth, ground, land, terra. Christus is one, over here, singular, Christ. So hopefully that made a lot of sense to see if they're plural, they're on the E side or the I side, or if they're singular, they're on the A side or the U side, now that we have masculine and feminine words. All right, that's all for this lesson. And now it looks like I need to do D and E. So stay tuned for a D and E lesson coming up next. Whatever day you want to work on.